Meet Marla Tellez, your lively anchor for Fox 11 News at 6 p.m. and Goodnight LA at 11 p.m. Hailing from the Bay Area, Marla started behind the scenes before shining on air. Now in LA, she's all about impactful stories and holding the powerful accountable. With a stash of awards like the Emmy and Golden Mike, she's a news dynamo. Plus, she's a proud Sonoma State grad with a political science degree.
Who are you? What do you do?
Who am I? I am Marla Tellez. I am a small town country girl living in a big city, and I am one of the news anchors right here at Fox 11.
Tell us about you in your own words.
How do I describe myself? I am very determined. I am athletic. I am an empath. I feel so much of what others feel. That includes our viewers and the stories that I tell. I love to cook. I mentioned I'm athletic. I love to run. And I'm so excited to become a mom.
What's your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness is I can take things too personally and make it all about myself when it has nothing to do with me. Not at all. So I'm working on that, period.
What's your biggest strength?
Gosh. Now I feel like I'm bragging. My biggest strength is just that I've learned to overcome my fears. When I'm afraid of something, that means that I have to do it. And I've lived by that, and it's worked out well for me.
You're about to be a mom. How do you feel about starting this new journey?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to become a mom. Counting the days literally right now when we're shooting this, we're 6 weeks away, and I cannot wait to meet my baby girl. I haven't the slightest idea what's headed my way in the grand scheme of things, but I am embracing the experience with open arms.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
To give back, absolutely. My baby girl will understand that she is blessed and that she needs to give back. And I also want her to understand that she can do anything she wants. In terms of anything she wants within reason, in terms of what she wants to be when I grow up.
Do you think people are ever ready to have kids?
No, I don't think there is a great time to have kids. If you plan on it, it's hard to plan. It happens unexpectedly with me, and it's happening later in life, and I'll spare you the reasons as to why. But I don't ever think that anybody is really prepared to have kids.
What's a social post you are scared to put out there?
Well, I think most recently it was when I was announcing that I'm pregnant. I was afraid for the reaction. I was afraid, and in that, because I am older, I was afraid for backlash and negative comments, and I just said, again, I do things that I'm afraid of. Put it out there. This is my journey. It's my life, and here it is.
What's one vice you wish you could give up?
I don't chew gum. I used to chew gum too much where it hurt my jaw. I stopped chewing gum. And running is a vice, but I'm not giving that up.
What's a cause that's important to you?
I'm a big proponent of our military and first responders and law enforcement. I wear red every single Friday to remember everyone deployed, and that's important to me. I have a lot of veterans in my family, and that's the biggest cause, near and dear to my heart.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
What song can you listen to on repeat?
I would say that I could listen to Endless Love by Lionel Richie on repeat.
Heels or flats or sneakers?
Oh, heels and sneakers. As a runner, I'm in my running shoes all the time, and then of course for work, heels, and I'm short, so I need the height.
Window or aisle seat?
Window.
What's the biggest story you've ever covered?
It's a toss-up now. I mean, I'd say the wildfires, having just lived through that and the destruction and the fact that it's going to be likely the costliest wildfire disaster, natural disaster in the country. That was pretty significant. Beyond that, the Scott Peterson trial covered that start to finish more than 20 years ago.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
Become a news anchor.
What's a must-have clothing item everyone should own?
Sweats.
What's the best piece of advice you've received?
The best piece of advice that I've ever received is to not worry about what others think of you.
What's your pet peeve?
My pet peeves are chewing with your mouth open. That's right? Chewing with your mouth open. Talking with your mouth. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that when you're talking and eating at the same time and you're talking while chewing. I can't even get it. That's a pet peeve. Moving on. One of my biggest pet peeves, and it probably sounds snobbish and I don't mean it to be, is spelling.
Diamonds or pearls?
Ooh, diamonds.
Do you Google yourself?
I have Googled myself, yes.
Your guilty pleasure?
Chocolate, brownies, cookies, you name it.
If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be?
Jennifer Lopez.
Besides your phone or wallet, what are a couple of must-have handbag items?
Definitely lipstick, lip gloss, hair tie, and that's it.
If you were not an anchor, what would you be doing?
I'd be a detective.
What's one city you've always dreamed of traveling to?
One city I've always dreamed of traveling to would be, gosh, I'm thinking of Christine Devine, Rio de Janeiro.
What's something you always travel with?
Well, that's hard. One thing I travel with? Common sense.
Favorite food?
I would say my late grandmother's tamales.
What's your favorite movie of the last 5 years?
Oh gosh, past 5 years, my favorite movie would be, I know a long time ago, all-time favorite movie. The pandemic really screwed me up on movies. What movie have I loved recently? I think the clock's ticking. I can't think. Oh, what were the blockbusters last year? Oppenheimer.
What's the one talent you wish you had?
I wish that I could sing.
What's your favorite band?
My favorite band. Ooh, the Eagles.
What is your favorite fast food order?
Chicken sandwich at Burger King.
What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years?
Well, I can't say taking care of a preteen, because that's going to be happening. I don't want to be oh gosh, this is This is deep. This is deep. What don't I want to be doing in 10 years? I don't want to be worrying about what people think of me.
What's the cutest thing on planet Earth?
Oh, cutest thing on the planet. Brand new puppy. Doesn't matter what kind.
What's your go-to meal?
Go-to meal is salmon, homemade salmon,
What's your favorite color?
purple.
What color clothing do you wear the most?
Black.
What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever?
All of the lack of abbreviations in texts and bad grammar because of text.
Do you read the comments section?
On my posts, the comments section, I do. I read the comments section.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag feisty.
If your life was a musical, what would the marquee say?
Look out, here she comes.
What's your wake-up ritual?
I get up out of bed. I go straight to brush my teeth. I then go make my now decaf coffee and have a banana.
What's your go-to-bed ritual?
I say goodnight, LA. I go home, take off all the makeup, brush my teeth, and hop into bed.
What is one thing no one knows about you?
Oh. Huh. Well, I can't say that. No one knows about me. What would people be surprised? I'm a good dancer? I say with a question mark.
Dream country to visit?
Well, Brazil.
Who do you want to write your obituary?
Not my brother. Is that an answer?
Secret talent?
Oh my gosh. I can do a whole lot of push-ups all at once.
Superpower you would want?
Oh, I'd love to be able to fly.
How do you define beauty?
What's inside?
Best gift you've ever gotten?
My love.
Drugstore makeup or designer?
Drugstore. Oh, I'm sorry. More often, drugstore.
Blow dry or air dry?
Blow dry.
Best thing to happen to you today?
I washed my soon-to-be baby girl's onesie that I'm going to bring her home in.
Worst thing to happen to you today?
I haven't had anything bad happen today.
Favorite smell?
Ooh. Bacon.
Hugs or kisses?
Both.
If you made a documentary, what would it be about?
Oh, gosh. My mind's all over. Let's see. If I made a documentary, it would be about the history of my family, because I don't know a ton about one side of the family, and I'd like to discover more.
What's your idea of a perfect date?
Perfect date is a glass of something while you're getting ready ahead of time, kick off the night, and a nice meal at a nice restaurant. Go home, dessert at home. Always prefer dessert at home.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
The best compliment I've ever received is that I've inspired somebody to do something.
When do you feel the most inspired?
That question could go either way, meaning it could go various directions. I feel the most inspired when I wake up in the morning, in terms of time of day. I feel the most inspired when I see other people doing incredible things. I'm always inspired by that, which is why my favorite movie of all time is Rocky.
What makes you smile the most?
Doing these promos makes me smile the most. On a serious note, what makes me smile the most? Something as simple as just the sun shining makes me smile.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
One thing people don't know about me. I'll keep it PG. Okay, let's keep it PG. I like country music and rap music equally.
Vintage or new?
It all depends, but I'll say new.
What are 3 things you cannot live without?
Can't live without my husband. Can't live without my running shoes. Can't live without brownies.
What's your current TV character obsession?
Character, so specific. Oh, Billy Bob Thornton in Landman.
Leather or lace?
Well, I have leather on, so there's your answer.
How would you define yourself in 3 words?
3 words to define me: determined, feisty, and pathetic.
What's a must-have clothing item everyone should own?
Let's see. Everyone. I think that a good sweatsuit everyone should have.
What's inspiring you in life right now?
The fact that I am growing a baby girl inside of me.
What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them?
Their handshake.
What's your biggest regret?
Oh, regrets? We shouldn't have regrets. Well, now that I'm about to become a mom, and I'm just weeks away, I don't have any regrets, honestly.
What's heavily played on your playlist right now?
Oh gosh, I listen to a lot of talk radio. I mean, my goodness, I'm like a news girl through and through. On my, let's see, I got a lot of like 80s music on loop. So, and 90s. I'm thinking Guns N' Roses, I'm thinking Heart, I'm thinking the Eagles, a little old school.
What's your favorite board game?
Does Yahtzee count as a board game? If not, then I'd say Monopoly.
What book did you most recently finish?
I most recently finished The Women by Kristen Hanna.
How do you start your day?
I start my day with a positive outlook, with brushing my teeth. I start my first set of push-ups, make coffee, have a banana, read news.
What's your favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday is, oh gosh, it's a toss-up actually between Easter and Christmas.
If you could raid one woman's closet, who would it be?
Oh, I would raid Sarah Jessica Parker's closet on Sex and the City.
What's one thing you've always wanted to try, but you've been too scared to do?
Well, it was skydiving, and I did that about a year ago. That was awful in the best way, horrifying and exhilarating all at once. I'd do it again, yes. Beyond that, what would I do? Scuba diving.
What's the one thing you wish you knew at age 19?
One thing? Really? How about 10 things I wish I knew when I was 19? Let's see. One thing would be life is short. You want me to expand? Life is short. Save money. Do it now. Don't hesitate.
What's something you can't do?
One thing I can't do? I can't. What can't I do? Well, there's so many things, but when they're so open-ended, I can't speak Spanish fluently. I've tried for years and years and years. I just need to be in an immersion program. Anybody want to help?
Where was the best vacation you've ever taken?
Best vacation I've ever taken was a trip to Santorini, Greece. First time was with my mother. Second time was when I was officially a wife on my honeymoon with my husband, and it's just magical.
What's a movie that's made you cry?
Oh, I'm a crier, so I mean, pick a movie, and I've cried probably. Let's see, a movie that has made me cry. E.T.
What's the one talent you wish you had?
I wish that I could sing.
What's the best thing that happened this year?
Well, it's in 2025. Really? Or if we can go back to 2024, it would be getting the news that I'm pregnant. That would be the best thing that's happened to me. In 2025, it's been a rough year already, especially, as you know, news-wise. But me personally, just the news that baby girl is growing textbook style and she's super healthy.
Which movie makes you laugh the hardest?
Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, toss-ups.
What are 3 words to describe living in Los Angeles?
3 words to describe living in Los Angeles: hectic, scenic, and competitive.
Do you like surprises?
Yeah, I love surprises.
What's one thing you had to learn the hard way?
That only you can make yourself happy.
What's something you're tired of?
These questions? Just kidding. One thing I'm tired of? Getting older.
What do you turn to when you're sad?
Oh, I turn to my husband.
What did you want to do with your life at the age of 12?
The age of 12? Oh my goodness, I was going to be on Broadway, of course. I was going to be on a chorus line.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
10, 20, 30, 100.
If you could do a love scene with anyone, who would it be?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh no, Mark Wahlberg. That didn't take me long.
What's the biggest surprise you've had?
Oh, the biggest surprise I've ever had was when my husband proposed to me.
What 3 people, living or dead, would you like to make dinner for?
Maya Angelou, Mark Wahlberg, and no, my goodness, why is this so difficult? Who else would I like to make dinner for? I know. I'm supposed to be faster and I can't think. The Rock.
What's your biggest fear in life?
Oh, well, funny enough, if we're going to go deep, my biggest fear is, as I get older, is not having enough time.
What's your current TV obsession?
Current TV obsession for streaming show is Landman. Love it. On our network, Special Forces, World's Toughest Test.
Favorite app?
Favorite app? I'm not an app person. I'm so old. And okay, what is my favorite app? What do I use? Instagram. Why did that take me so long? I'm on Instagram all the time.
Best advice you'd give your teenage self?
Oh, don't be afraid. Go after your dreams. Don't compare yourself to anybody. And don't take no for an answer.
A book that everyone should read?
Since it's top of mind, and it was a phenomenal book, The Women by Kristen Hanna.
What would you like to be remembered for?
I'd like to be remembered for making an impact, making a difference within the community.
What do you love most about your body?
My legs, because they carry me for all the miles that I run.
Best way to take a rest or decompress?
A run.
Favorite place to view art?
View art. The road.
If your life were a song, what would the title be?
My life was a song. The title would be Sunshine in a Stormy Day.
If you could master one instrument, what would it be?
Oh, it's a toss-up. The guitar or the drums?
If you had a tattoo, where would it be?
If I had a tattoo, it would be on my, I'm looking around. It would be on my forearm.
Dolphins or koalas?
Oh, koalas.
What's your spirit animal?
Tiger.
Best gift you've ever received?
Wedding ring.
Least favorite color?
Least favorite color, orange.
Pilates or yoga?
Pilates.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What's the weirdest word in the English language?
Copacetic.
Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Oh, I mean, that's both.
Stairs or elevator?
Stairs.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
You're stuck on an island. You can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it.
One food, well, when you said island, I thought of pineapple, but I'd probably need more sustenance, so I would say, does it have to be island food? I don't know. I'm going with pineapple.
A dessert you don't like?
Oh gosh, what dessert don't I like? Clearly, I like dessert, so what don't I like? I don't like orange marmalade things.
A skill you're working on mastering?
Oh, speaking Spanish.
Last piece of content you consumed that made you cry?
Content, could be anything. Last piece of content that I consumed that made me cry. Seeing ultrasound images of baby.
How did you know you were in love?
Now I'm thinking of the movie Love Actually. Love Actually is all around us. How do you know you're in love? When you can't stop thinking about that special someone, when you want to tell that special someone every little detail in your day, and when you can have fun just staring at each other, sitting on the couch without saying anything.
Your go-to for having a good laugh?
Oh, just stand-up comedy. I'm a big fan.
Your affirmation for today?
You can do it.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Anything you want to tell those watching?
Let's see. Don't judge a book by its cover. You never know what someone's going through. You never know what someone's been through.
What's your rating of The Sit?
The Sit, on a scale of 1 to 10, or just what I think of it? I like it. It feels like, I like the white. I do like these chairs. I could take these in my house, and makes me feel like I'm on cloud 9. Did we forget to pay the bills?